Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be installing Dusklight Twilight Princess for Windows PC. So here we are. We are already at their website, but I will post links in the description if possible. If not, follow along on Google. So I'm already here, but I'm going to show you how to get there. So we're going to go to Google. We're going to type in Twilight Princess Dusk. It will, if you scroll down a bit, it will bring you to the GitHub. We're going to click it, scroll down a bit more, go to the official website, join their Discord if you want, but go to the official website. So this is where we were. So this is for Windows. If you're installing on another platform, you would click here. You would scroll down and it has for Android, iOS, and etc. So let's go back to the top. Let's hit back. We're going for Windows. So this would be our download. We're going to go ahead and download it. And for me, I'm going to open it and drag it out. I will have it ready for the desktop. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the 4K texture packs. So once again, Google is your friend. Let's go to Google. Let's type in Twilight Princess 4K texture packs. It will bring you right here to Henrico. Let's select it. Go over here to texture packs. Info and download. Right here, it says this download link is at the bottom. Click here and it will take you there immediately. Yes, please. I would recommend getting the 4K version. Even if your monitor is not 4K, it should still be just fine. So let's go ahead and download it. We'll click here to download. Click here. If it opens up another window like that, exit that. Anyways, the download is downloading. So one more thing. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's go back to Google. And let's get the TUNIC mods to change TUNIC colors for those who want that. So once again, Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess TUNIC mods for Dusk. Oh. And there we go. It's right here up at the top. And this one has the different TUNIC colors here, which are going to come in the pack. For me, it would be the very first one, manual download. Download again. At the top, it's downloading. Okay, great. So for me, open that. I would drag it to my desktop. Now we can close Google. We are done with Google. All right. I think we are still waiting for our our texture pack to download. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my game ROM ready. So give me a second to find that. I'm finding it on a different screen, so you won't see anything happening on this screen for now. Should have had it ready, but well, we're live, so you know. Anyway. And the file you're gonna want for the game is going to be the disk image. So let me make sure I find mine. And I will bring it to my desktop. I just copied it from where I had it and I'm pasting it onto the desktop. So yeah. And if you know how to get a ROM, then you know how to get a ROM. You know, most of us, we don't pirate. Go ahead and do things the right way. You know. Anyway, it might take a little bit. Let's go ahead and check on our texture pack download while we're waiting. I'm going to go back to my downloads and it should be good. Oh, well, I have it to where it deletes all downloads. Anyways, that's fine. No worries at all. Here's my texture pack. And there we go. Our game ROM is also ready, and here it is. Cool. So we pretty much have everything we're going to need. Move them back for now. So what we're going to do, we have our ROM, we have our texture pack, we have Dusk, and we have Tunics. What I would recommend is, let me move my OBS back. Okay, I would recommend extracting your texture packs first because they take the longest. So you're going to right click on your desktop, go to new folder, name it whatever you want. I'm just going to put TP 4K, 4K textures or 4K text. That's fine for me. So what you would do is you could drag it into there to the folder we created, open that folder up. Mine open on a different screen, so I'm bringing it over. And then you would right click and hit extract all. I already did this, so I'm not going to. Or if you have to use WinRAR, then that or 7-zip, whatever your preference is to whatever you use to extract your stuff. So like I said, mine's already extracted. So this is what it would look like. It's done. It's extracted in there. So I could delete that. That was just to show y'all. So, okay, so while that's distracting, yours will probably still be extracting. Then let's move on to Dusk itself. So let's right click, go to new, create a folder. Let's name it Dusk. Dusk TP for Twilight Princess. And same thing, we're going to drag our Dusk zip folder in there, open the folder up, right click. For me, it is extract all and extract. Perfect. Now then, we're going to open it up, open up Dusk, open again, run the EX, more info, run anyway. Great. And now it says no disk image found. So this is where we're going to have to click it. Or right here, it says select disk image. Ours is on our desktop. And let's scroll down. Or you could search up here. Mine is called Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. ISO. Disk, whatever. And then right here, you want to choose a preset. And you can change it later. Classic, I would assume that's GameCube, but we want to go with Dusk. I mean, come on now. This is their project. We want Dusk. Also right here, Dusk can automatically send crash reports to developers. Crash reports contain the following operating system version, CPU, GPU, file paths. I would just hit enable. Why not? Let's help them. They help us. Okay. So now we have it and it's ready. It says your disk is ready. So you're pretty much ready to play, right? Nope, not yet. Almost. But anyway, so let's go to settings. I'm using my mouse. We don't have to change. Well, if you have a lower end PC, I would recommend taking this off auto and selecting Vulkan and run the game. And if it works good, great. And if not, go ahead and change it to DDD. Sorry, I see letters and stuff backwards sometimes. Dyslexic, but anyway. So mine is on auto because I have a pretty powerful PC, but if you have any issues, I would recommend Vulkan first. Okay, so go to video. Let's go. Most of these, enable VSync, yes, leave on. Aspect ratio, I would leave that off. Pause on loss of focus, yes, leave that off. Show FPS counter, you don't have to turn this on, but just for video purposes, I'm going to turn it on and put it in the top left corner so it'll show up here. So let's see. On. Oh no, wrong one. Show FPS counter, top left corner. Okay, great. Resolution, I would leave it on auto so it can match your monitor's refresh rate. Shadow resolution. If you do have a lower end PC, I would leave this around 3 because the way you'll be able to tell is if you go into a load zone in the game, and if the game shows like just the white screen and doesn't load the game, you can hear the sound or it goes black or something, then this is why you would want to come down and adjust this to a lower setting, around 3 or lower. For me, I have a better PC, so I will have it at 8x, but do whatever is best for your setup. Okay, bloom, set to dusk. You can change it from dusk to classic or off. I would leave mine on dusk and then go to return. Bloom brightness, I would recommend putting it around 85, but it is personal preference. You can mess with that and adjust it more later if you want. Let's go to return. Unlock frame rate, I would leave that on. Enable depth of field on. Enable minimap shadows on. Okay, cool. Input, configure our controller. We have our PS5 controller connected. So I would go to buttons and we have A, cross, B, circle, which I would recommend changing that to square. And then I would change X to triangle, or wait, X to circle and Y to triangle. I would recommend that. If you need to come back later, change it, change it. You never know. I could be wrong. Anyways, I would leave everything else alone. Let's hit X. Allow background input. You definitely want that on. That is so if you click another screen while you're gaming, it doesn't stop the game and you can still control the game with the controller. Definitely. Thank you, Dust, for putting that in there. Whenever they don't put that, it is very annoying. So thank you. Free camera, I would turn that on. That is an amazing feature. All of this, I would leave the same. Yeah, I would leave all the rest of that the same. Audio, it's at 80 by default. I would recommend putting it toward 50. I guess we can type that in there. I would recommend putting it to 50. You want your PC ports. This is a PC port, or if it's an emulator, whatever you're playing on, I would recommend around 40 or 50 because you got to think of it as your TV. You don't want your TV up at 100%. 50% is okay. Anyway, reverb, I would leave that on. I would leave this off. Menu sounds, you can hear the wind in the background, and when we're clicking, you turn that off. Then it will turn it off. I would leave mine on for now. No low HP sound. I would turn that on. Nobody wants to hear the annoying heartbeats. Okay, and I would leave nonstop Minda's laminate. I guess let's leave that on. Whatever. Gameplay, mirror mode, minimal HUD. I wouldn't mess with any of this. If you want to, then go ahead. Bigger wallets, they already have it pre-selected. Yes, please. Disable Ruby cutscenes. So pretty much they have this configured pretty good. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at it. Yeah, everything there looks perfect, to be honest. Cheats, infinite hearts and arrows. You can add any of them if you want, if that is your style of play. For me, I'm gonna try the super claw shot, and if you click or you hover over it, it tells you on the right side what it does. Extends claw shot behavior beyond the normal game rules. Okay, why not? A great spin, sure, because we're great spinners. Fast iron boots can transform anywhere. Definitely, we don't gotta hide to transform. Fast spinner, yeah. Free magic armor, I'll just leave that on note. Interface, this is where we're gonna add our texture mods. So we're gonna open folder. We're gonna go to texture replacements. And what you want to do is you can drag in your folder where we have that, our textures already extracted into. Let's drag it in there. And there we go. Isn't that amazing? That's simple. So now we're pretty much ready to play. We will go ahead and start the game so y'all could see the tunic. You can see his tunic is green, as a matter of fact. So you could see it. Should we go ahead? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and change the tunic color. And then after that, we will go ahead and play. So to change the tunic color, let's go back to settings, interface, open data folder. This is the quickest way, by the way. Texture replacements. Click our mods folder, click again, and again. Go to user, go to load, textures, GZ2, link. Link is the original. So when you're taking this, I would recommend making a copy. Left click, copy, paste it somewhere, and keep it safe. in a folder somewhere. So let's go ahead and let that copy. Okay, great. Also, I would take the original out as well. Uh let, as a matter of fact, let's not do that. Let's rename this while we're in here. We're gonna pick the orange tunic. So how about the teal? So let's go ahead and name it to that. And now let's just drag that to our desktop. Okay, great. So now let's go ahead and close Dusk out. We could close this and we could close that. Okay. So we have our teal tunic here and we also have our copy right here. So remember, this is the original. We want that. And if you lose it, there is one inside the folder, inside the tunic folder that we downloaded. This is our dusk. This is our tunic. And this is the one we're going to use. So we're going to go ahead and extract this into a folder. Right click, folder, and we'll put Twilight Princess, tunic, color, mods. Same thing. Just drag it in there. Open it up. And right click. Hit extract all. Extract. Now let's open it up. Down here is where it has your default backup. So you will always have it just in case. But if you want to see a gallery and you want to choose us, we're going to choose this teal one. But also, I really like the orange one. The dark link one is cool. The only thing is, whenever they created the mod, I don't know if they missed it, but when Link closes his eyes, you can see the normal skin color on his eyelids. So I didn't like that. Other than that, it looks cool. But we're going to do the teal. So let's go back. That's just the gallery to show you. So you can pick. So let's do the teal. And let's just right click and let's copy. Let's move it to the desktop. And this is the same for any of them. If y'all want to have these ready, you only have to do this once for all of them. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and close that other folder. And here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the teal one that we just copied and brought out. And you're going to highlight and select all these. Copy. Right click. Copy. We can close that. And now we're going to open up the one that we have created for it and already named. We're going to left click over here in the empty space still in the folder. Right click, paste. Replace these files. Yes. Yes. Now it is ready. So we're going to open up Dusk again. Another thing, let's create a shortcut while we're here. Let's right click on the Dusk exe. Go to at the bottom, go to show more options and create a shortcut. Did I not click it? Oh, here it is. Let's drag this to the desktop. We can close this real quick. So whenever you want to open Dusk again, you can just click here instead of going into the folder. In case you install your folder on your C drive or other hard drives you have on your computer, you can also right click and rename it if you want. But I'm just going to leave it like that for now. So anyway, let's open it up. We're going to go back to settings. We're going to go to interface, open our data folder. And we're going to go back through it again. Texture replacements. Triple click on that. Go to user, load, textures, GZ2. And this is the folder we're going to want to drag our new link mod into. And it's not going to show up on the screen. If you notice, if we click play, it's going to still be the green, right? You can see it's still the green. So let's go ahead and close Dusk again. Now we have to reopen Dusk and you will see his teal color tunic. So let's go ahead and open it up. If you hit F11, it'll go to full screen, by the way, and vice versa to get out of full screen. So anyways, we go to play. I'm using the mouse, but your controller should be mapped so you can use your controller. And there we go. This is how you know if it changed. In case you're in a part where you don't have your tunic on yet, This is how you know it worked. We have the teal tuning. And also the 4K graphics are showing here because they are installed. So shout out to Henrico. Nice graphics. Nice job, by the way. And let's just go to yes. We still got our FPS counter up in the top left corner. By the way, you can go back to the settings and turn that off if you want. I'm just going to keep it traditional and click link and Epona. So we do have where we can skip cutscenes and all. So if you press start, you can skip. But there we go, y'all. And that is how you install Dusk Twilight Princess. Hopefully you enjoyed the tutorial and the walkthrough. I try to make it as simple and clear as possible. But if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down in the comments. Make sure to hit the subscribe. We also stream. So if you want to look us up, it is Pedro Games, Paydro Games. So thank you so much. Hopefully this could help y'all out. And if you have any requests for future tutorials, please let us know in the comments. But until next time, everybody be blessed and happy gaming.